Hi guys, welcome to Simproved, Fry speaking here, and welcome to Halloween week, where we try to build and create sim stuff related to horror movies or something that is a little bit more horror, I guess, or costumes and all that kind of stuff. And this time it's a cast video, and I tried to recreate the Red Riding Hood in a more modern way, I would say, because we don't have, of course, the more fairy tale versions or objects or clothing in the game yet, and I decided to recreate her for some of my builds because I tried to do a haunted forest, and I just thought she would be perfect to live there as the little girl she is. But she is a young adult as a sim, and I also wanted her to create her for Moogle because she's doing the Drifter challenge, I guess House 7 she is already, and she asked me if I could do a sim for her, a female sim, and I thought, of course, yes, I just love it. I hope that she will like it, and therefore I tried to do this little sim here. And I don't know how it is for you, but I guess Little Red Riding Hood is a quite famous fairy tale, I guess. So it's about, Little Red Riding Hood. She's actually a little child, and she has to go through the woods to visit her grandmother, and sadly she gets surprised by the big bad wolf. And end of the story is that the big bad wolf is going to eat her and the grandmother, and then at the end a hunter comes and rescues them. And of course I guess it is in the original tale, it's quite a bloody, very aggressive ending, I guess. And I know that in some countries or in some fairy tale books it's like a nicer ending, that they just, lock the bad wolf away or so, but I guess he gets killed quite brutally, I guess. So it is quite a brutal tale actually, and that's what I actually like about it. So I thought that would be quite horror related, and maybe one day we have, and I don't know, in some expansion packs maybe there will be some werewolves in the game, and then I thought this is cool, so then I already have a Red Riding Hood, and maybe she gets, I don't know, married to a werewolf sim or something. I just thought that would be a really cool idea. So first off, I thought I want to make her really pale, so she looks, quite innocent and very young, and, somehow I thought it looks more like the typical German girl just grown up. And I know that there are like some series like Once Upon a Time, and they're like Grimm, I guess, and there are some TV shows and movies that depict fairy tales in the modern era, and I just thought it would be a cool idea to also make the Little Red Riding Hood in a modern version of today's time. And therefore I, of course, gave her a red beanie this time, not a hood, but a beanie. And she has the little braids, the pigtail braids, I guess they're called, because that's what my Little Red Riding Hood costume I had when I was a child. They had this blonde braids on the hood, and you have to put on the hood, and then you already would have the braids, and that reminded me a little bit of that, so I really wanted to use that. Also, I think it looks cool with the beanie. She has a kind of a Gwen Stefani vibe going on, and I always loved Gwen Stefani. She had like such a great out of this world style back then. I don't know, nowadays does she do music anymore? I don't know, but she was like the queen back then when I was a teen, so I always liked Gwen Stefani back then. And the college jacket, I just thought maybe she's a college girl now, and therefore she has maybe a college jacket, and then these badass pants from the Get Together expansion pack. Of course some boots, because she's walking around, and I gave her the spooky stuff pack. I guess they're ripped or torn apart, these overknees, because maybe she has already battled with the werewolves or something. So I really thought that she's maybe like a badass character, that she's a fighter, and she's actually going outside like to fight, like Buffy the Vampire Slayer or something like that. So it's Little Red Riding Hood, the werewolf hunter or something. So I really thought that would be really cool. And I always like to build very badass girls, so I was really looking forward to do this. And also in the other outfits, I gave her, you know, mostly red and blackish outfits. Some are more innocent. For example, the formal is a little bit more innocent with these white overknees and the Mary Jane shoes. Some are quite normal, I would say, just in red. And I think she looks really, really pretty, and I hope you like her too, of course, guys. If you want to download her, the download link is down in the video description for you. And also write me in the comments what kind of modern day fairy tale characters you want to see. And yeah, that would be really, really cool to know. And I hope you like her, guys. Stay tuned for the screenshots, and I will see you soon. Bye bye!